Page 80, this is number one, or this is the one at the top of the page on reading music. No harmonizing or nothing, just reading music. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to the sixth chord. Well, let's go to C major. Sixth chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build on that. Of course, it's a minor chord because secondary chords, most are minor. Remember, the second is minor, the third is minor, well, the sixth is minor. Remember, 7 is the oddball. It's diminished here. And it is called, it has a name, they all have names, don't you know, and it's called the submediant. So this is the mediant, third chord, and the submediant is the sixth chord. Have a beer. If it'll help, that's fine. Drink wine, whatever helps. This is whatever you need. I don't know. Not that I'm telling you to drink. That's what I generally do. And I'll go have a beer on that one. But if you need to know the name, it's the submediant. And that doesn't mean it's under mediant, because dominant and subdominant makes sense. But mediant, that's not a submediant. This is. The sixth is. Okay, fine. Let's go back to this reading thing here. Look it over 2 lines long, treble bass clef, 1 flattened key signature. Look at the end. It's an F chord or an F major. So do the scales in arpeggios for F major and D minor. And they're presenting the F major scale and F minor scale and arpeggios on the next page. I'll talk about those in the next lesson. But I don't do it the way the book does. I do the relative minor. I don't do the parallel minor. So to me, in F major, I'm going to do the D minor because it also has 1 flattened key signature. I'm using the same keys, except I do the harmonic minor, which means the 7th step is raised 1. So instead of a C, it's a C sharp here. And 3/4 time signature. Let's take each hand one at a time. We got chords in the right hand. This is the 1 chord. This chord. And we can talk about what it is later. And down. And up. And measure 6, you can do it 2 there if you want. If you don't want to be up here, you do that. I like to try and finger these in a way where it sort of makes sense. This to here, and to me it makes more sense to do 1, 2, 3 in third major. So I'm staying here. So I think in the third major I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to be moving around too much. And then a 1, 2, 4, and the next one in here. That's how I'm going to do it. You do it however, I don't know. Left hand is just simple notes. 2, 1. I like that fingering because we're we got 6 notes to cover with 5 fingers, and this is another way of doing it since we have a repeated note in measure 4. We're changing on the repeated note. Okay, now put the hands together and see. Together, and then I go back over slowly and get rid of the hesitations. Now think about the articulation. They give you phrases, but with chords, not a lot you can do about them, because if you're going to put a break, you end up with a short staccato on the last one. That doesn't work very well. So just play it. We'll deal with the phrase a little later. Then the dynamic MP, sort of soft. This, very soft. The whole thing is about the same, but it's the right hand we want to hear, which shouldn't be too hard as you have 3 notes. This is low enough, it can get too loud too quick. Keep it very soft. As far as the speed goes, andante, just to leisure. Maybe that's too fast. 1, 2, slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Somewhere in that range. How do you feel it? Don't go fast. And don't go slow. Doesn't work work very well on piano. It's too percussive. It needs to flow. It's just a slow flow. Then they've added pedal. Well, we kind of need pedal because it'll help connect these chords, and it gives us the overtones. It's kind of nice because it's slow enough you got time to hear things, so I'd like to have some overtones. It's going to be overlapping pedal, or lag pedal. The notes go down first and then the pedal. When I change it, it'll be right after I play the notes. So it overlaps slightly. And here's where we can deal with the phrase. At the end of the first line, if I want to connect it, I overlap it. If I want to hear the phrase, I'm going to lift that pedal with the hands. Like so. However, I'd still like to connect the left hand. Well, it's simple enough. I'll just connect it with the fingers. So in measure 4, I'm going to lift the pedal. So I leave that down. And this way I get the phrasing, but the pedal does it for me. Something like that. That's how I would do it. Now they want you to transpose this to G major. Oh, won't that be fun? Well, G major is just one note up from F major. G major is 1 sharp, so we're going to use the notes in G major. So in the chords, rather than the first one was the F chord, well, now we're going to use the G chord. Just come up 1 key. So we figured that was and then here with the F sharp, and then here. Kind of in there. You can figure out what the chords are, that's fine too, but I'm just kind of taking each note up 1 note. And the left hand, you just start up here. I just took each note up 1 note in the step. Instead of an F, I played a G. So I'm going to do that. Transposing everything up 1 note, that's all. And playing in the key of G major instead of F major. So I use 1 sharp instead of 1 flat. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and all. The rhythms shouldn't be a problem. I'll give us 3 counts. I'm not going to do the pedal because I want you to hear everything fine. The pedaling is simple enough. I think you can handle it. So just slowly, just to check it. 1, ready, go.